rather of March 12th, 2016. Thank you very much. My name is Conan the Cleric, and I will be your announcer slash shoutcaster slash concierge for this journey that we are about to take. Truly, these two teams that you're watching at the moment, one of them, the blue team at the moment, is a short solo Blaze, Kassadin in the mid lane versus a GP top lane. All of us know what happens when we've had to deal with that, considering the fact is that champion has been nerfed a number of times in the past. We have it appears that it is going to be Super Dump Squad 2.0, as they keep on telling me that their name is. Every single time that I say, can I just say Super Dump Squad 2.0? Or Super Dump Squad? They're saying, no, you have to add 2.0, so I'll try my best for this entire game. But nonetheless, they are on the purple side. Awful playing GP, with Bubble Dream playing Rek'Sai in the jungle, followed by Diana, Michaels, as he so poignantly told me that his name is not Michaels, Michaels. He's in the mid lane playing with the Diana, a champion that we don't see currently in this meta. Braum on Ebulaphobia in the bottom lane, along with a Draven, something that is a very dangerous pick that we don't often see in this meta in comparison to what everybody's favorite Team Prodigy is playing. Team Prodigy on the blue side, we'll start from the bottom going up. Lucian with Megatron Legacy playing in the bottom lane, along with his support, Revenant Sausage, a Thresh player who, as we all know, Thresh is one of the best supports in the entire game. Regardless of what you do, regardless of how you want to play it, he will always be very good, considering the fact that his kit is just immense. In addition, we also have Kassadin currently being dealt a little bit of harassment and being forced to play to the tune of Michaels in the mid lane. But nonetheless, Kassadin, strong pick. He has been nerfed a great many times, and at one point in the preseason and in Season 5, he just wasn't very good in comparison. But now he is risen above that and has become quite the sight to see in solo queue and in team play, as we see right now. Finally, in the top lane, we have a Malphite. Rather, not finally. We have Malphite played by a Mighty Sausage against Awful's GP. The problem with Malphite is that he's a very good champion, but he's incredibly team-reliant. Thank God that we're playing in a very team-reliant game, in a team-reliant setting. And there's Shirty Elm playing Kindred, going in, trying to take down the Diana, looking to see what they can. And there's Diana's flash, being forced to be actually procced. Michaels has no way of getting out of that otherwise. So, good flash by Michaels. Rek'Sai coming in on the side, looking to see if he can make a play to take out that Kindred. However, Michaels is too far away and is currently in the mid lane, going back to farming. Right now, the score is 13-15 in that bottom lane, in concordance with Lucian versus Draven. The problem with those two champions, as we all know, if you play against a Draven and you do not shut him down early, or worse yet, he gets a kill because of those stacks, then you have something to very much fear. Considering the fact that Draven, once he has by the very nature, his basic attacks hurt more than you. It's in his skills. It's in his very DNA. But I firmly believe that if I were to put money on this game, that if somebody were to win this game for me, I would put it on a red team. Even though they have Lucian, who is very much in the meta. Oh, bad turret shot from Awful. That was just bad luck right there, and he's going to lose quite a bit of health against a Malphite, which is very, very important to just keep up to date. There's Braum going in hard. The stun from Braum picking off onto Thresh, and they will disengage. However, getting quite a bit of harass. Kindred going in hard onto GP, looking to see if they can secure a kill. That will be the flash from Awful, looking to see if he can actually get away from it, and that will be the proc on a GP, but it will not be good enough to kill GP. Excellent plays from both of them. That was a required flash, honestly, because otherwise he's just dead. And a GP dying in the early game to a Malphite, that's not the worst thing. Oh, there's Rek'Sai coming in hard again. There's Lucian having to go and E around. There's a lot of damage, and there's the stun from Thresh. Well, it was not a Thresh, it's just a knock-up. And however, Lucian manages to get out of all of that, considering the fact that he's been knocked up twice because of the Flay. He was hooked consistently. Everything went on him, and he still managed to get out of that. The same can be said about Diana and the Kindred gank that we just saw. Honestly, when it comes to Kindred, she's a very contentious champion. She's a very, very powerful ultimate. Her ultimate is, you can make the argument that it is one of the strongest ultimates in the entirety of League of Legends. The problem with Kindred as a champion in general, is that Kindred lacks a certain je ne sais quoi, or something to that effect. You can't effectively rely on her to do everything. Say as like Rek'Sai, who can go in, engage, do a bunch of damage. When it comes to Kindred, she can go in, she can do a bunch of damage, but she cannot reliably CC people as much as, say, this Rek'Sai can. So, more importantly, that's why I feel Red Team has the victory potentially in their palms. They have GP Ultimate, which, yes, GP was nerfed. He was nerfed quite a bit. But a good GP player can still affect the map in a big, big fashion. They have Diana, who, if is not shut down, will be an absolute nightmare to deal with. They have Braum, who will make sure that his carries live if he's playing intelligently. If he's not playing intelligently, then, well, we've all seen solo queue Braum, who thinks that he's really, really, really good. He's master tier in Bronze 2 and consistently just uses his ultimate for damage or something like that. Not the knock-up, not the slow, just for damage because he thinks it's a nuke. Then again, their AD jungle Braum did exist at one point, but we're going to ignore that right now. 7.6 to 8.5 thousand gold right now in favor of Super Dump Squad. Team Prodigy is... The problem with the team comp that Team Prodigy has is it has not as effective wave clear as, say, in the mid lane against the Diana. Right now, there is a Kindred looking to go in. Oh, Kindred was in a trap, and there's the Diana. There's a lot of damage, and Diana will manage to get the first blood off onto Kindred. Will they manage to pick up second blood, however, on Kassadin? It will not be so. Kassadin does manage to rift walk away. Excellent plays. They knew that Kindred was going to walk through that bush, and Rek'Sai waited patiently. They got the knock-up.